Today's gospel is about the Good Samaritan. So many of us know that story because it's so famous from Jesus' teachings and from the Bible. I've had many people tell me that they have visions or dreams of wanting to go to India or Africa or South America to help poor people. And when I hear that, I applaud them for thinking that. However, I can't help but wonder why it is that we think we need to go far away to help people when there are so many people here in our home country of the United States who need help, homeless, people who are begging for money. I see so many families here that have no home, they have no food, they can't even clothe their children. So why don't we help some of those people here? Speaking of homeless people and people begging for money, I want to share a few thoughts. Now, it doesn't mean that they're right for everyone, but I'd like to share them nonetheless. I've had people tell me that they just don't know what to do when they encounter someone begging for money. Some people have told me they refuse to give the person money because they're afraid they're going to waste it on drugs or alcohol, or that they're loaded because they've tricked so many people into giving them money. For me, when I see someone asking for money, I always try and give them some. And I do that because I prefer not to assume the worst. I like to assume that they need the money for food or for shelter or for clothing. I don't want to just come out and judge them and think, oh, they're going to use the money for some ulterior motive. They could be starving and need food. And later on, God asked me, why did you ignore them? And then I'm going to have to answer to God for ignoring that person in need. And if the person does fool me, then it's going to be between God and them. God's going to ask them, why did you fool that person or trick them out of money? But yes, there are times, when I do give money, I have to admit that I don't usually give a lot of money. I tend to give more money to organizations like soup kitchens or St. Vincent de Paul, Catholic organizations, because I trust where my money's going and how it's going to be used to help people. Sometimes when I'm walking and I see a homeless person asking for money, and if I only have like $1 or $1.50, or if I don't even have any money, I still don't just ignore them and walk away. I will always go up and tell them, God bless you, and smile at them. You may wonder why I do that. One of the things that I've been told by homeless people that they fear the worst is people neglecting them or ignoring them. It makes them feel embarrassed and ashamed. Every one of us is one of God's children, and we all have dignity. And that's what Jesus was emphasizing in today's story, that we're important, every one of us, and we shouldn't ignore each other. It's better to try and help them in whatever way possible. In today's gospel, where the poor person was stricken and the person came to help them, who is that poor person today? It's our homeless. It's our poor people. It's our ill. It's people that are vulnerable for whatever reason. It might be our migrant workers or even our refugees. There's a whole list of people that God calls on us to treat with love and respect. And we have to try our best to help them in whatever way we can. May God bless you.